Well, when I first got pregnant with my son, everyone was excited. Everybody's always excited. And then when I told them I want to do a natural birth, they're like, "What? What do you, natural birth? What? Are you crazy? No, you gotta go to the hospital." I'm like, "No, I don't. I want to have a natural birth at a birthing center." "Well, how are you gonna do a birthing center? There's no doctor there." They were frantic. It was like,
I told my OB I want to have a home birth because I want to be in my environment. I feel like really it's I was here my whole pregnancy and then I have to go to a different place and a place that I don't even know, and the smells and the sounds, everything is different. So he told me immediately, "You're crazy. Your baby's gonna die like the other one or the one before, and you should be in a psychiatric facility."
Yeah, when I first decided to do a home birth, I didn't exactly have a strong support group. My husband wasn't crazy about the idea. I think just not knowing, the fear of the unknown and what if something happens, and I was very confident, but he was not. My mom was not that supportive either because same reasons. She felt like, "Oh, but what if, and I kept thinking, well, if something happens, then I'll go to the hospital and we'll deal with it.
No, I never had a home birth. I had a natural birth at a hospital, and I would say that's closest to home birth. Personally, I prefer home birth because it's more of a bond with you, your spouse, or a significant other, and the child. And I think it's really meaningful. It's very special. So.
When I was looking for a midwife, I was looking for someone that can relate to what I wanted. Can be able to guide me along the path of delivering without any epidurals, without any intervention from doctors, from nurses. I wanted that. So I met a midwife, and she was African American, which I really enjoyed because we were able to relate better.
Oh, and then he said there's no midwife in Puerto Rico at all. That was back in the 30s, or 40s. Okay, so I was very sad that I didn't. So anyway, I had her very bad experience in the hospital. So I remember walking with her in my arms to the car when they discharged me home. And this is like, it was like a movie. I look back, the whole building, the hospital building, and I say inside of me, I'm never gonna have a baby again in a hospital.
Hospital experience was not good. I felt like the nurses were super pushy. I didn't really want to be medicated, or I didn't want to have an epidural or any of that. I wanted to be as natural as possible. So then when I got pregnant the second time, I found somebody that a friend had recommended, and it was a whole different experience, and it was way less pressure, and I kept waiting for somebody to tell me what to do, and it was like, you know what to do. Your body already knows these things. So it was way more what I was hoping for the first time, and that's what got me there the second time.
I was squatting, was praying. I would have my sister friends come over. They were making me soup, and then my children were there. It was like a birth party. It was, because I had everybody at my house, and when I had my contractions come, they knew when I came down into my prayer yoga pose, everybody got silent, because everybody knew that she's having contractions. Don't talk. So it was a great experience to have a home birth.
My mom, my family, and like I say, my own environment, and I never regret having that home birth. Changed my life completely. And even my brother who was there, he doesn't have any kids yet, but I remember asking him, "I want you to be there. I want you to take pictures and video." And his first reaction was like, "But Tialis, I'm gonna see you, right?" And I'm like, "Yes."
So my mom was there, my husband was there. They were all amazed, as was I, that it was so simple. And then here comes the baby, and I was in my own bathroom, and you know, a little while later, we went right into the bedroom. Baby came with me, nursed the baby, and midwife cleaned up everything and said, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your night. And I was like, wow, this is so great. Everything's normal. I woke up the next day feeling like, did I really just have a baby last night? Because I still feel like a regular person.
After I had him, about a few months later, I said, well, I mean, I think this is something I would like to get more involved with, you know, maybe becoming a midwife. So I spoke to one of the midwives that was there when I went back to do one of the prenatal visits, and she talked to me about, well, you know, maybe you should start out as a doula. You know, a doula is somebody who's like a coach, a prenatal coach. You know, they coach women about, you know, maybe their diet. They coach women about their overall well-being, their health. They're more of an emotional support. And I saw, okay, well, I'm that kind of person. I can provide that emotional support. I can provide the knowledge and the education on natural birth because I went through with my son.
I feel that I didn't choose to be a midwife. I guess this is the way I feel. I feel that midwifery, or God, used midwifery to choose me to help others. Some people say, oh, you know, I don't think they still exist. That was back in the, biblical time, or in the 40s or 50s. No, yeah. This is another option. And social media is a good way to show or to open their eyes or knowledge about home birth.